Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful spring morning here in North Alabama, and I just want to say thank you to you guys. I did a video last week, and I think we had like 250 subscribers at the time, and now we're almost up to 400, and so I'm just blown away at the pace that this channel is starting to grow. So those of you that have been around, thank you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Uh, this is an educational slash how-to slash occasional product review channel, and I hope you enjoy it. But what we're doing today, I want to go over how to propagate these guys. I've been propagating several butterflybush lately, and I've just been doing it in simple little pots. These little 3-inch pots, the annuals come in, and so this is the product that we're going to be looking at together on camera. I have not taken this one out of its little container yet, but I'm pretty confident we've got some roots here. I wanted to walk you through the process of how I've done this, and then together we're going to take a look at this. Excuse me. I think you'll be real impressed with that, the roots. I think they're going to be pretty good. All right, so what are we doing here? As already mentioned, we have these little 3-inch pots. I say pots all the time. I've got 1-gallon pots, 3-gallon pots. I don't throw pots away. They're in the storage building in the back, and I use them all the time to propagate stuff with. So I start here with these little 3-inch pots, and the mix that I'm using, this is just potting mix. I'm going to pull some samples out here so that you can see what we're dealing with here. Okay, so there's some bigger chunks in here, and there's some fines as well. But all this is shredded pine bark. You can pick this up at your local retail garden center. You can get it at Lowe's. You can get it at Home Depot. But that's what we're using today, and it seems to work pretty good. So 3-inch pot. Potting mix is going to be shredded pine bark potting mix. Okay, all it is pine bark. There's no sand in it, or vermiculite or anything like that. So it's a very, very simple potting mix. All right, so one thing that I'm using here is a water bottle. So what we need to do is cut off, and I've got my knife here if I don't drop it. All right, so we're going to take our knife, and I'm just going to cut the bottom of this out. So remember, always cut away from yourself. Don't cut towards yourself. If you slip, you don't want the knife coming into you, so cut away from yourself. So see, we just cut the bottom off of that. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? If one side's cut a little deeper than the other, it's not a big deal. We're going to cut back 3 nodes deep on this butterfly bush. Okay, so this one's got a lot of growth. As you can see, if you look real closely, the original cutting was here, and all this above the green above is all new growth. You want to take new growth. Don't take old growth. New growth has what we call adventitious cells in it. And so these are cells, think of them, you may have heard the term stem cells, kind of the same thing, except in horticulture we'll use the term adventitious cells, adventitious growth. And so you want to use new growth. These are cells that have not been determined what they're going to do yet. So when we expose these cells to rooting hormones, that gives them the signal to start to root, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to cut back 3 nodes. So remember, a node is a site of vegetative development. All right, so here's our first node. I'm going to turn it. So butterfly bush has opposite leaf arrangement, so that means the leaves are directly across from each other. So here's our first node. Here's our second node. There's our third node. So I'm going to go down to the 4th node. I'm going to cut just above that 4th node. And I've got to pull out. I thought I was prepared. I apologize. I have my propagation box here. I need to pull out my pruners. All right, so we're going to take our pruners. And I sterilized these yesterday. Always sterilize your pruners. I was doing some cuttings yesterday, and the last thing I did before I put these up is that I sterilize these guys. So we're going to make a cut. All right, there's our new cutting. That'll still grow. We're going to hold on to that, the original parent plant. We're going to cut these leaves off. Bottom set. The set just above the bottom. We're going to cut those off as well. Okay, we're left with that. These last two leaves, I'm going to cut those in half. There's one. There's the other. There's our cutting. Okay, see how that works? I'm going to wound. I'm just taking a little bit of that outer, it's not truly bark, but those outer cells, maybe a ½ inch. I'm just shaving that back just a little bit, okay? So today we're using Bontone 2 rooting hormone. This is Endo 3 butyric acid. So this is an IBA. There's two types of rooting hormones really. You have IBA and ABA. But this is what we're using today. I'll let you get a good look at that. You can pick this up anywhere that sells plants really. I'm going to give it a little shake because it will kind of compact in the bottom a little bit. I never like to take my cutting and dip it directly into here, because if there's any pathogens on here, I just contaminated my rooting hormone, and then when I stick other things in there, I'm just spreading pathogens around. So what I like to do is I like to put just a little bit in the cap. All right, I'm going to dip the end of my cutting into the rooting hormone there. You can see there's just see the white on the tip. Okay, knock off the excess. What's in here, we're going to get rid of it. I'm going to, once I get off camera, I'm going to take a little alcohol pad, clean this, and then put the lid back on. And then what I like to do is I'll get, excuse me guys, I've been battling a little cough, so I apologize if I cough a little bit. It's allergy season here in Alabama. All right, so I just made a small hole with my finger. That big piece of pine bark just fell in it. But right there, about the depth of my first knuckle, okay, you can see there. I'm going to take my cutting, stick it in that hole, and just cover it up a little bit. I'm going to take this, stick it over the top. Creates a little greenhouse. All right, so what am I going to do with this? What I'm going to do is every other day, take a little bit of water around the edges. I want to see water condensation. You can see some here. That's what we're looking for. We want to keep it very humid in here for about 6 weeks. You can put this anywhere. This patio behind me, I'm fortunate enough to have what you would call a Four Seasons room on the house. And so if I took the video, you can kind of see right here. I think those are some hostas I've got going in there. This faces south, so the sun is facing me right now. That's why I have on my sunglasses and my hat. If you have a south-facing window in your house, just put that up in the windowsill for about 6 weeks. Go by every other day. Make sure that you're seeing moisture, condensation in your bottle. And then after about 6 weeks, we're hoping we have roots, okay? All right, so moment of truth here. I have one that I started 6 weeks ago right here. All right, so we're going to look at this together. Let's see if it rooted. Let's get this off. Excuse me, guys. So I'm seeing some new growth. Fantastic. That's great. All right. That tells me we probably have roots. On your cuttings, never just pull them out. Okay, so because they may not be fully rooted. What I like to do is take this, turn it upside down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get it close so y'all can see. See all these roots here, here. I don't want to mess with it too much because this is wet, which means it's heavy, and I could separate the vegetative part from the root part. But see this? All these are roots in here. That's only 6 weeks. butterfly bush, it roots very, very quickly. Okay, so you guys can see that this works. I'm excited about it. I'm going to plant these. My backyard, for the most part, is full sun. You may have seen the perennial garden video that I've done in the past. Great perennial shrub. All right, butterfly bush, and that's how you propagate it. All right. If you're enjoying the educational content on the channel, do us a big favor. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. I never thought I'd have a YouTube channel that might monetize. I started it to share some private videos with my students at the college during lockdown for COVID, and I thought, well, why not make some for the public? And it's kind of become a thing, and that's because of you guys. So thanks a lot. We'll see you next time. This is the Plant Doctor.